distinct explosion. 40.
I'm going to go for run my bath there then.
Yeah, go run your bath.
Run water.
You know it's a loud lead guitar player.
The definition of a drummer is someone who likes to hang around musicians.
So what are you doing here?
Right out of the blue I found this place in Killarney here, came down, had a quick look at it, and it served our purposes right across the board. We had a production facility, we had a band rehearsal facility, accommodation, all on site. And it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's lovely.
We've got plenty of time. I'm the only one that has to rush here, because I know where to... Get off! I can't help the gas.
I'm just having a chat.
Yeah, is that you?
Do you think it's necessary for a live show to is it worth doing that, or should it just be?
Oh no, it's just...
It's great for the record, but I'm just wondering whether it's worth it.
I like it.
It rattled me.
It sounded like one of those monks, you know, who sing with a... It rattled and produced that sort of noise, and we're trying to recapture that, and it might need a lighter string on, so we're experimenting.
So it's over in a flash, that's what I meant.
Otherwise I'll go home.
It's all in the rattle.
I think we're going to have to take it down.
It's nothing about music, it's about mechanics.
I'll go through and take all the...
Maniacs, it's about maniacs.
Did you pull the other end? So, when we get the other one back...
Yeah, we need to sit down with Bunny and get the sound right.
Brian, Cliff, can I just wang some? We're trying to get the string right. And anyone?
Can he play?
I can't do it downstairs.
It's come down even more.
He's not...
Trying to get this rap.
Bruce trying to do his acoustic.
Oh, is he? They were just chatting.
Bunny wanted Bruce. Oh, sorry. They're all so loud. This is a heavy metal band.
So you got to show.
It's just silly, but it is. It's absolutely stupid.
I
Waste of
know,
time.
I know, and I've spent my whole
And he's built his career
career doing silly things.
But no, but I think it's good that you try and get these things, because when you think about it, that lasts for about a second on the record, but it's what makes the record.
Oh, yes, sure. We'll do.
I love that when you get the guitar, I notice I'm on it.
Yeah, it was given me by the Scotsman newspaper in Scotland.
Oh, really?
50
I'm
years
there,
of
look,
Scottish
so
rock.
Cliff, the UK's ultimate pop star.
That's right.
It's great. It's nice camaraderie and everyone gets on. It's fantastic, actually. Really lovely. Great to be part of, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm only here to look after my dad.
I don't throw them in. I try and do that now and again. But when there's a lot of people in, I usually do that.
Gee whiz, it's you. You're the one who can be true.
You rang for. They are sounding great. That sound will envelop people. And I firmly believe that they are so much better than they were. They were never bad. It's just that we were 19 years old when we started. Well, I was 17 when I recorded, and they were 16. So in those early years when they were recording, they were barely 20. We're now 40. And we have grown in our own art forms, and so therefore what we're presenting, I think, is much, much better than it was.
The main difference between a Cliff tour on his own and a Cliff and the Shadows tour is Cliff for many years has used in-ear monitors, which means there's no spill down the microphones, no noise, and you get much more separate sound, which is very easy to deal with. The Shadows, being old school, don't want to have in-ear monitors, so hence the wedges, which we're not used to seeing on Cliff. Brian does, because there's a couple of tracks that have got some little bits and pieces going that run to a click, so that Brian needs to hear that to start the songs off at the correct time for everyone else, so everything syncs up.
These little things here have been moulded to my ears. They're called in-ear monitors, and they shut you off from everyone apart from the band. You can hear the band. It's taken me 2 weeks to learn how to put them in.
Well, the new stalls, all the way from Argos.
Well, it's coming up to, it's about 10 to 4 now, so in a few minutes we're going to have a sound check. We run through some of the numbers to make sure that we're happy with our monitors, what we hear on stage. Of course, it gives our sound man Bunny an opportunity to make any last minute adjustments so that he's ready for the show opening. And that's, it's not really a rehearsal as such, it's just checking.
We're going to have a little knock through, hopefully, try a few things, get the fingers going.
I get cold. It's a little sign of nerves.
Nervous? No, just too many things to think about to be nervous. I think the nerves usually start just rising a little bit as you get more towards the opening time on the show. And it's good to be nervous because it gives you a little bit of an edge. You know, you don't feel complacent. It's good to have that little edge. It's not a fear, it's just a little bit of nervous energy, I suppose.
I will be when I count 1, 2, 3, 4 properly, yeah. So, no, I'm actually looking forward to it now. It's quite a buzz after all these years.
It's going to be great. We've been here nearly 2 weeks rehearsing with Cliff, and in many ways, just like the old days, it all starts to come back, what we were doing and the little routines that we used to do. And so a lot of the time it's remembering what we did 40, 50 years ago.